Hello lovelies, it is wonderful to be back again. I've been away from YouTube for quite some time, focusing on healing and lots of self-care, but I'm feeling much better now and I'm back with some new animal readings. As you will see, I've changed the name of the channel to Animal Readings to reflect what I'm doing now. Okay, so these readings are meant to help you understand your animal companion, to help you get closer to them, to help you to build a deeper relationship with them, because every animal that comes into our lives, they are here to help us, to guide us, to help us to become more aware of ourselves, of taking care of ourselves, of healing ourselves. And so the animals, they often mirror us in some way. They often take on our emotional core wounds in order to help us to heal by helping them. So in these readings, I want to convey their messages to you as to how they're feeling, what they're going through, and then to pass on some messages from them to you. Okay, so we've got 4 different readings today. You can choose from the cards, or I'm going to add some charms that you can also choose from. So I'll do that now. Okay, so here we have group 1 with the Fleur de Lys symbol. Here we have group 2 with the wheel, group 3 with the horse, and group 4 with the butterfly. So when you're wanting to choose a reading, the best thing to do is for you to focus on your animal companion. Think of them, think of a nice memory of them, or if maybe they're with you right now, so you can look at them and ask yourself which is the most relevant reading, and then look at the cards or look at the charms and choose the one that feels right, because one of them will stand out to you, but you might find that more than one stands out, and if that's the case, then there's going to be messages in more than one reading for you. So think about your animal companion and trust how you feel about each reading. Okay, if you need longer, pause the video, otherwise I will see you in the readings. Hello there, group 1. This is your card and your charm, which is the Fleur de Lys symbol. Now the Fleur de Lys symbol, that's 3 feathers, and typically this symbol relates to protection. So straight away, that's giving me the sense that the soul of your animal companion is one that likes to protect you. They are here as a protector for you. One of my cats has that energy. And for me and my cat, it's like he is a really grounding, rock solid energy, especially when I'm feeling stressed. It's like when I cuddle him, I just feel like I'm at home, you know. He's got that kind of energy in his soul. It's almost like a fatherly energy as well. It's like the positive side of the masculine energy. It's the protector. And the Fleur de Lys, with there being 3 feathers, feathers are also a symbol of protection from spirit. Okay, so we'll put that to one side. See what the first card is. We have got number 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, the Pentacles are a very grounding, earthing energy. As I say, this is an animal that has a very grounding energy. They may help you to feel centered, and it may be that relates to their part of their purpose with you, where you don't feel like that, so they bring that into your life to help you, and that is a wonderful gift, especially when you are close to them. I'm getting this sense of this warmth and comfort that this animal provides for you. I'm going to get some more cards. That is a lovely card. I'll show it to you first. Can you see that? 8 of Pentacles. So there's a little bee on a flower. It's really, really lovely. And there's a bee's nest up there hanging off the tree. This is giving me a sense of, because bees represent working hard and the sweetness in life. So I feel like there is something to do with you at the moment where there's something that's going on for you that feels like it's a lot of hard work, and your animal companion is bringing sweetness into your life for you to go through that. It may be that you've had a difficult life and your life feels like hard work. So your animal companion is almost like they're reminding me of this bumblebee energy, where they bring this sweetness to you, because the bumblebees and the honeybees, they create honey, don't they? And the bumblebees, I mean, they are one of nature's gifts. The fact that they can fly with those delicate wings and that big huge body, it's like making the impossible possible. And I feel as though your animal is this energy there that gives you this sense of everything's going to be all right. So we have got number 7, the Chariot. Get another one. There's an interesting energy coming through with these 2 cards as well, where I'm getting this sense that, you see how we've got this darkness in both of these pictures here, and then there's a little bit of light and a little bit of light. I feel that it could be that your animal is going through something at the moment where they're not bothered about going outside, or there's something about them wanting to stay comfortable inside. I'm getting the sense of them wanting to be comfortable inside. It may be that you need them to be close to you at the moment, but I'm getting this sense. I'm seeing this image of an animal that is laying on the sofa, sleeping and resting quite a lot, and just keeping an eye on you. So there may be something going on with you at the moment that they feel that they need to be nearby to you. Okay. We've also got number 1 of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like there's something going on under the surface. I'm also getting a sense from this animal that it's almost like, you know, with each season has a different energy to it. And I'm getting this energy of autumn and winter, where things start to slow down in life, and there's this sense of release and letting go, and then this need for rest and contemplation and reflection and healing. I'm getting a strong sense of that from your animal at the moment, where it may be that they feel like they need to rest. They might be going through something at the moment where they're needing to heal from something, because you know, the animals are like us in so many ways. They have emotions, they have thoughts, they have feelings, and they also suffer from traumas and stresses and fears just like we do. And I feel that your animal is choosing to withdraw a little bit at the moment into this darker energy that I'm seeing here on these 2 cards, and especially on the one of the Ace of Swords here, with this underwater feeling, where they're needing to spend some time slowing down, going within, or sleeping and healing. And it might be that they're mirroring you in some way at the moment in that. But I feel that there's some kind of preparation for it's like the energy is going to shift. You know how we all go through these cycles in life, don't we? Animals do exactly the same, where we go through these cycles where it's like the seasons. We build up, new energy comes in, new ideas come in, we start new things, it comes to fruition, we get results from it, and then we allow for a bit of a release and a bit of rest. I'm seeing that with your animal at the moment, where they're going through part of that cycle where they've had this build up and now it's a slowing down for a little bit. But I do feel it's because they're on the verge of a shift, because with these cards we've got this light here, the light there, and the iceberg peaking above the water here. It gives me this sense that there's some kind of a breakthrough coming in for them that might also be reflected in you as well. We've also see we've got a balance on the numbers. We've got 7, which is the Chariot, and the Ace adds up to 8, so there's a nice balance energy there. And the 7, this is the ideal number that relates to this healing and reflection and withdrawing energy that gets ready for a change that's coming in. Like the 8 has got a lot of energy to it, and the number 1, this is about a new past. So it could even be that you're preparing for something new coming in your life in some way, and your animal is picking up on this, and so they're doing what they need to do to rest, to get ready for it. But I feel that they are sensing something off you. I'm going to get some more cards. Get these from the Secrets of Wand Wood. That's on the bottom. This is a lovely card. Gratitude. Can you see that? I feel that there's this two-way gratitude going on between you and your animal. It's like they absolutely adore you. I do get this strong sense that they're always keeping an eye on you, even if you're not aware of it, you know. It's like they're watching you from a distance. And I'll have those too. I feel like it's like I said at the beginning, they're like a protector soul for you. It's like they're watching over you, and they are part of your soul family. And I feel that they have incarnated as a way to be a protector soul for you, almost like a guardian angel. I wouldn't even be surprised if this animal has got the same soul as your guardian angel, because that is not unusual for that to happen. One of my cats is the same soul as my guardian angel. What a blessing. And so I get this sense that there is this mutual appreciation between you two, and this mutual deep respect, and so much love and so much comfort. It's like you comfort each other, you know, when your animal is feeling either sad or alone or a little bit scared or a bit down or something like that, you comfort them. And it's like you automatically know what to do when they need something, and they're the same for you. They're doing the same thing for you. But I feel that all of this I'm talking about at the moment, it's very relevant for right now when you're listening to this reading. So here we've got bond. Yes, that is a perfect energy for what I've just been talking about. There is this deep bond between you that goes beyond the physical realm, that it takes you beyond, like, into the spirit realm. It's like your souls have got this very deep connection, and you have incarnated more than likely together before, either as animal and human, or even animal and animal, or human and human, you know. I think that there might have been different types of incarnations that you shared together, because there is this deep bond between you. Put that there. We've got channeling. Yeah. I feel that this is connecting to, this is like an emotional connection that you've got with your animal companion. Can you see that? Where they pick up on your emotional energies, and you probably sense their emotional energy without even realising it. I do this with one of my cats all the time, and I often don't realise how much I'm picking up off him, and it makes me wonder how much he picks up off me. You know, they are so sensitive, our animals. Because they live in the present moment, they're not usually, unless they're suffering from some trauma or big fear, they usually don't get stuck in their head too much, because they don't think in the same way that we do. They live in the present moment, and so they're very aware of energy, and of our energy, and of energy of anything else, you know, so they're very aware of emotional energy. And this card is giving me the sense of the sacral chakra energy with all of this orange colour here, where there's something that feels quite strong that's going on in their environment at the moment with regards to emotions, and they're picking up on it. And it could be for some of you that there is an energetic energy, a little bit of a chaotic or a strong, or a lot of emotion going on in the home at the moment. It could be stress, but it could be it could even be passion or anger. It's quite a lot of emotion that is in the house. And that could be one of the reasons why I was seeing that image so strongly of them wanting to rest and slow down and be still. It's like they're balancing that energy, because I mentioned about the numbers balancing, didn't I, earlier? And it could be that they want to try and balance that energy in the house. It might not apply to all of you, so leave it if it doesn't resonate. But I do get the sense that there is this connection with the emotional energy there, and they are picking up quite clearly what is going on around them. We've also got forgive. Yeah, so this is another strong emotional energy here with the forgive card. So there might be something that you feel you might have done or not done in relation to this animal, where you feel like you've done something wrong, or have you done something right, or should you have done something, and they're saying you haven't done anything wrong, forgive yourself. There could also be something that they've done where they're saying to you, please forgive me. You know, animals can sense if we've got annoyed at them, if they've been a little bit naughty, but you know, they're always naughty for a reason. They don't just do it out of no reason whatsoever. If an animal is doing something naughty, it is getting your attention for some reason, and so it may be that they're picking up that you're angry at them. If this is relevant to you, I don't feel it's for everybody, and they're just saying please forgive me. But I'm also sensing this other energy of forgiveness that is within you as well, and they're saying to you, can you forgive yourself? Because maybe you forgive your animal so easily when they do something naughty, but you don't forgive yourself. So there is this big strong energy of forgiveness. Here we've got channeling and forgive, and it's like they're saying to you, channel your emotions, let them come out. Now, there might be one or two of you listening that have an animal like one of mine that is very emotionally sensitive, and he's my mirror, he's my 100% mirror, because I struggle allowing my emotions to come out because they're so deep and intense, and I've had to learn how to let them flow. And I'm picking this up for one or two of you that you might have an animal that's reflecting you, that where the emotional energy builds up, or it gets stuck sometimes, and it needs to come out, it needs to be released. And it might be that one or two of you have got an animal that is suffering at the moment because they've got some blocked emotions in their body, some stuck emotions that they aren't able to let go of. So one of my cats is going through that at the moment. It comes out in his skin quite badly. He's going through another phase of this at the moment. So I treat him with holistic remedies and homeopathy and flower essences, and I do kinesiology on him and all sorts of things to help him to clear his energy, the blockages in his energy, so that the physical symptoms can come out and then his body can heal itself. So it takes a little while, but it's for me, from my perspective, it's far better than the steroids I was having to put him on from the vets. So bear that in mind. If this relates to your animal, if your animal is a little bit under the weather, if that's why they're choosing to be a little bit withdrawn or resting a lot at the moment, it could be that they've got a build-up of emotions. So there are different ways that you can help them with that. But if that is the case, it's more than likely that they are reflecting you or somebody else in the house, that there's someone in the house that gets like that as well, that holds on to their emotions, not intentionally. It's usually not intentionally when we do that. I mean, sometimes it can be, but it's usually because the emotions are too big and we don't quite know what to do with them or how to let them out. So this is just something to be aware of. Okay, I'm going to now choose a few cards that are messages from your animal to you. They want to say some things to you. Okay, group one. So I've got these lovely cat cards here. Get a few cards from there. One. One. And that. Oh, well, we've got two. Two obviously wanted to come out. So, hiding. Yes, doesn't that tie in with what I've been talking about? It's like this energy of wanting to withdraw. Acceptance, that's lovely, because that's about accepting some things about you. Strength in numbers and express yourself. Now I'm going to read from the book what the messages are. So, hiding. We've got, what are you hiding from? You have everything you need to deal with the situation that has presented itself. There is no need for hesitation. Okay, that's the hiding card. Strength in numbers. If you are feeling weak or afraid, try calling on a friend for company and support. Together, you will get through this challenging time. That was what I was picking up with your animal being there for you, wasn't I? Isn't that lovely? I love these cards. They're so wonderful. express yourself. Yeah, I mean, that ties in really well with expressing your emotions. There we go. Express your feelings and your creativity will blossom. Everything you feel is valid, so let it all out. Good, bad, beautiful, ugly. By expressing what's on your mind, you will clear the way for new ideas to enter. Wonderful. So relevant for what I've been talking about, and acceptance. Love and accept yourself just as you are. Nothing in your life needs to be fixed. Every aspect of you serves a purpose. Just learn to accept that things are perfect just the way they are. Now, there's something else about the animals here. They love us unconditionally, don't they? No matter who we are, what we do, what we think of ourselves, how we behave, they absolutely love and accept us. And that is what your animal is asking you to do, to love and accept yourself, to come out of hiding, to find some comfort with them or with a friend, and to express how you're feeling. That's what will help you to feel a whole lot better, group one. Okay, I really hope that you've enjoyed that reading. Thank you for joining me here today. Give your animal companion a big hug from me, and I'll see you again. Hello there, group 2. Thank you for joining me today. Now, we have got the wheel there for your charm. The wheel relates to the cycles of life, actually. Like the Wheel of Destiny from the tarot card relates to the ups and downs that we experience in life. So this could relate to something coming full circle, or maybe a difficult phase coming to an end, because when we're going through those difficult phases, even our animals as well, it's always good to remember that they don't last forever and they do end, and a better time is coming in. The wheel can also relate to about taking charge of life and setting your course and going in the direction that you want to move in. So it could be that your animal is going through a time of transformation at the moment. We'll see what else comes up. Let's have a look. We have got cultivate. Okay, let's put that in the middle there. What a wonderful card that is. I love these cards. They're so interesting. Let's have a look at that. You see that? So interesting, these wonderful designs on these cards. So yeah, I feel that in relation to what I was talking about with the wheel there is something that I'm getting this sense that there's been, sounds quite metaphorical or symbolic, but it's like there's been something in the way that is moving out of the way, okay? And I feel as though, like in the last reading, I felt the urge to talk about the seasons and the different cycles that we go through. So, and that's very relevant with the circle there, with the wheel, because I feel that with this reading, there is an energy where it's been like the winter phase, where something has been slowed down and stopped. So there might have been something going on with your animal companion where they've been a little bit quiet recently, or a bit withdrawn, or they've been sleeping a lot, or they might have been hiding a little bit, or they just haven't been themselves, or they've just been very quiet, you know. And now that energy is shifting, and I'm getting the sense that they're saying to you, it's okay, things are okay, I'm okay, things are shifting now. And there's this energy, it's giving me this sense, this cultivate card is giving me this sense of spring energy, where things are coming into bloom, things are expanding, and they're feeling a little bit better. I'm also getting this sense from the card that there's bear with me, I just need to put this into words. They're giving me a feeling at the moment. It's like they're giving me a feeling where they this doesn't really sound relevant to an animal, but you just never know. It's like they want to go out and party. They want to be around others. It's either they want to be around other animals, or they want to be around people. It's like this energy of wanting to celebrate, or wanting to have a good time, or be around others. It's being around others that's coming in so strongly here. We'll get this card. Oh, look at that magic. That is a lovely card. Look at that. You see that? What a wonderful card. These very strong energetic cards that have come out so far, that is giving me this sense of this expansion and growth. So I feel like your animal is going through a wonderful uplifting phase at the moment, where they are yeah, I feel like they're coming out of this winter phase and it's like they're heading straight into summer. They're missing out spring and they're going straight into the summer phase, which is this energy of growth and expansion, where if they haven't been feeling very well recently, then this is a really good sign that they're feeling they're like right now, they're going into this phase where they're feeling a whole lot better. They're feeling on top of the world, they're feeling uplifted, and they're saying you don't need to worry at all. So with this wheel here, it might be that they've been on the lower part of the wheel where they've sunk down, and now they're coming right up to the top of the wheel. And here we've got ancient pathways. Okay. Wow, these cards are very green. They're not all like this in the deck at all. There's a lot of green here. This green energy here is giving me this sense of balance and nature and things coming into harmony and healing that's taking place. There's also this lovely, we've got a light on there, and there's a little light on there. It's like the light is coming on, or the light is coming into their lives. Now remember, with our animals, they are always reflecting us in some way. They are showing us something about ourselves. So it may be that they have been going through a phase with you where you've been a little bit in the winter phase for a short while, and now you're feeling this big expansion where you've got energy back that you didn't have, and so your animal might be like that as well. The other thing that this could relate to, because sometimes the animals do the opposite thing to us if we're feeling stuck. So if you've been feeling stuck in the winter phase, then the animal in your life could be trying to get you out of that by doing the opposite, okay? So it's like they create a lot of energy in the house there. They want you to play, or they want to have fun, or they want to go outside, or they want to run, or there's a lot of noise going on. They're very active. So take what resonates for your own personal circumstances. With these readings being general, and not all the messages are going to apply. So take what resonates for you. But there is this feeling of either there's been a time of either being stuck or needing to slow down, and now that is shifting and your animal is reflecting that, or they're helping you with that in some way. With this ancient pathways card, this does give me a strong sense that something very deep and old has been shifting within you, and possibly within your animal as well. Believe it or not, our animals take on past karma from their own bloodline, as well as us doing the same thing from our family line, from our past lives, from our ancestors. The animals also do that. One of my cats is clearing karma from his dad's line, but not his father, because I've got the father and the son with the cats, but it's like it's almost skipped a generation. Toby, the dad, hasn't carried that karma through in the same way, but Snowflake has picked it up from Toby's mum. So it's Snowflake's grandmother. He's inherited some energies that need to be cleared, and he has a really hard time trying to clear them. So I feel that there's something there that is relevant for you, group 2, with your animal and with you, because we also clear the ancestral energies, and also from past lives. So it may be that you and your animal have known each other in another lifetime in some way, and there's something that you're both clearing that you've brought forward from the past. And so with this ancient pathways cards, it's giving me a sense that there is a time coming where you might need to make a decision about something quite important that's coming up for you, and your animal is saying they are there, they are going to help you, they are going to guide you, they are going to help you to decide. Because when we are around our animals, they bring out the best in us, don't they? They are unconditional love. The embodiment of unconditional love. That is all that they know how to do, is unconditional love. And that's what we struggle with. And being around them, it can be very cleansing and healing, and it helps us to get centered, and it calms us, and it can connect us to our heart, because all animals that come into our lives, they help us to keep our hearts open. So your animal will be helping you to make a decision that is in alignment with your heart, because when you're around your animal, it activates your heart center. And so maybe if you've got a big decision coming up, spend time with your animal when you're feeling your way through this decision, or if you're thinking about it, or if you're writing a list of pros and cons, however you do your decision making process. Maybe do it around your animal, because their energy will help to guide you to the choice that is the best for you, for your circumstances, and the best for you as a person, as a human, as well as for your soul. Okay, there's a very I feel like there's an energy here that feels very full through the cards, especially with the wheel there. It's like the wheel is a circle. That's that energy of fullness and completion. And the cards themselves are giving me this sense of fullness. There's a lot going on in the cards. There's a lot of symbols in the card that relate to abundance and energy, a lot of energy, a lot of it's like coming to a completion, coming to a close, coming to full circle with something, where something is finishing for you at the moment. And I feel like your animal really wants to help you to go through that, because of the expansion that is coming in for you. Now, let's get some more cards. I'll choose some of these. Okay, gonna have that one, and that one. Do you know what? This particular reading, there's a lot of aircraft going by all of a sudden. This is the second one, maybe the third, that has gone past it in this reading. Aircraft in the sky, that's a sign of flying high and of things moving. So again, that's quite relevant to this energy that I'm picking up with things getting moving, this energy of expansion and this energy of needing to do something, to go out, to uplift yourself. Here we've got 35 shouting, we've got 15 riding, and we've got 13 house. Now I'm picking up with this shouting card here. This gives me this sense of energy again. So there might be something going on in the household that the animal is picking up on, where there is a lot of energy. This is like this breaking free. So there might be this need to express something to someone, or it may be that your animal is feeling quite expressive at the moment. It could be that they're quite noisy, or they want to be quite active, or they are wanting to break out of a routine, they're wanting to do something different. And again, I'm picking this up as a reflection with something to do with you or someone in the house, where they want to do something different. I'm picking up this energy, especially with this card here, the riding card with the horse. This is an energy of freedom and activity and movement. It's like there's something going on here where the animal wants to do something different for a while. It maybe they're wanting to sleep in a different place. Maybe they're wanting to, if they're a dog and they go out on a walk, they might be wanting a different walk for a while. Maybe they're bored with their walk. If it's a cat, they might be going to different places, or they might be spending time in different areas of the house, or they might be more vocal than usual, or they might have the zoomies or something like that. So if you've got a horse that this relates to, it might be that your horse really needs to get out there, get active, have some exercise. There's this energy of needing to move, needing to break free, needing to experience, needing to have some kind of an adventure. And this could be something that is being reflecting, and that your animal is reflecting in you at the moment, that this energy that needs to break out of you. That's what I'm getting this sense of. Something needs to break out of you, group too. And with this house, this is an interesting image on here, because this is, if you can see that, this house is off the ground. It's like levitating off the ground, which again gives me this sense of upliftment, like freedom, wanting to lift up, take off, like the planes were going by, weren't they? That's this energy of upliftment, being in the sky, this this freedom and flight energy of the horse as well, where these cards here are initially quite grounded in the images on them, but these are all very much, this is this shift that's coming on that I picked up on earlier to do with this wheel, where things have been very down to earth and now things are taking off. So your animal will be reflecting this to you in them wanting to change. Something in their life needs to change. They're saying to you something needs to change. They need to break out. They need a different routine, a different habit. They want to try something different. They want to get out more, or they want to experience a different view, something like that, or a different part of the house. So take this as it resonates for your animal companion, because they're all going to be different animals. But there is this very strong shift in energies where you might see this going on with your animal at the moment and wondering what's happening to them. You know, they might have these bursts of energies that come from nowhere, you know, where they go rushing around the house or they make a lot of noise. And it's this, it's like a transformation, a shift that is going on with them. But be aware that this is most likely mirroring you or somebody else in the household that is going through some kind of a similar change. Because as I mentioned at the beginning, the animals are often showing us things about ourselves in their behaviour, because they go through things with us. They go through things to show us things that we need to understand about ourselves, or things that need to change, or something that we need to do to take care of ourselves. So this could be mirroring some kind of a change going on. For some of you, it might even be a change in job or a change in home, or if you've got children, it could be to do with school, a change in school, because we've got, if you're listening to this during September, this, you know, I mean, that's when the school year starts certainly in the UK. I'm not sure about other countries, but there could be some kind of a change going on with school, or it could be a change in activities. So take that as it resonates for you, group 2. I'm going to get some of these cards now, which are going to be messages from your animal companion to you, things that they want to say to you, things that they want you to know. I'm going to go for that one and that one. So we have got embracing differences and control. I'm going to read what it says in the book. At times, you may feel as though everyone around you is different to you. Learn to see differences in a more positive life. Diversity keeps life interesting. Embrace it. Now, that's interesting that that card has come out next to this shouting card, because it's like there is a different head on that figure to what there once was. And that's like this difference here. This could also tie in with this shift in energy that has been showing up in this reading. I'm also getting a sense of there could be someone in the household or that has come into your life that is different to you or different to who you would normally hang out with or speak to, and you might have noticed that you are feeling a little bit rubbed up the wrong way with them, or they may be saying things that might have triggered you, or maybe something has bothered you a little bit about this person, and it might be that you need to let off some steam or express some feelings or say something. But your animal is saying to you to embrace the differences in your life. If this is a person that has come in recently, accept them for the way that they are, and they will accept you for the way that you are, because we are all so wonderfully unique. And this energy here with this shouting card is about breaking out of stereotyping, or breaking out of how we expect people to be, and just embracing them just as they are. And the control card here, we have got, you may have recently been feeling overwhelmed by the need to keep control over different aspects of your life. Try letting go of control and see where the river of life takes you. You will still end up where you need to be, only the journey will be much easier. So yeah, I mean, that's interesting that that card has come up for you, because we've had this this energy here, especially with the wheel, where things have been like very down to earth, very grounded, maybe very stuck, and then there's this energy of things lifting up. So there could be this energy of where things have been in your control for a while. You may have been feeling quite comfortable with things, keeping a tab on things, how things are going, and now something has changed. It may even be that someone has come in. I think I mentioned that already, someone come into the household or come into your life that has maybe shaken things up, and your animal companion is saying to you, just let go and go with the flow, and don't try to control things, because there is this new energy coming in that is lifting you up, lifting your animal up. And I'm also getting the message of lifting you up out of your comfort zone and out of your safety net, which might be a little bit daunting to you. And I feel that there is a need to accept something different, or someone different, as that card says, but something different. There might be some change coming into your life, group 2, that your animal is saying, accept it. This is going to be really good for you. Let go and go with the flow. Okay, so I hope you've found that useful, group 2. Thank you for joining me today in that reading. Please give your animal companion a great big hug from me. Hello there, group 3. Thank you for joining me in this reading. Right, you chose the tarot cards with the horse as the charm. Now, the feeling that this charm gives me, this horse, is lightheartedness, full of energy, playfulness. It's got a very positive, uplifting vibe to it. Let's see what your tarot card is. Oh, lovely. Look, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So here is an animal companion that has got everything that they need. They feel, I think that you probably spoil them. Yeah, I'm sure you probably spoil them. They feel very grateful and very happy. It's like their life is very full. They're very happy at the moment. They feel like they've got everything that they need at the moment. They're getting everything that they want from you, from their home, from their life, and they are feeling like full. It's this feeling of fullness and completeness. Oh, hello, Lily. Lily is wanting to come in on the reading. Hello, darling. Oh, bless. Now, Lily is definitely spoiled, aren't you? And Lily is, out of my cat, she is very full of love in the way that she loves to protect and nurture. So she's gone now, she's saying hello. So take that if it resonates for your animal, but with Lily popping in there, she's a very protective, nurturing animal, and it always feels like she wants to take care of me, she wants to love me. But of course, Lily has had kittens, she's had a few litter of kittens in the past, so she's a natural mother, a natural caretaker, and because she's no longer having kittens, she takes care of me now. So that might be relevant for your animal companion. How lovely of her to join us then for a moment. Right, we've got a couple more. Let's see what these cards say about your precious animal. Oh, that is lovely. The 2 of Cups. I mean, yes. Again, that is that feeling of love and fullness and completeness. And I feel that this animal with you, group 3, they are so... It's almost like they're in love with you. They love you so much. They are so happy that you are their human and that they chose you. It's like you've got a very deep bond, a very deep connection, you and your animal, and they feel like they have the world with you when they're with you. Okay, so that is a very wonderful energy there. We've also got the 9 of Swords, which is a very different energy. Now, the message that I'm picking up here from your animal companion is that they have helped you to go through some really dark times, especially it's almost like I sense that they're almost like a therapy cat. It's like they know what you need. They know when you need a hug. They know when you need taking care of. They know when you need space. They know when you need somebody to listen to you, and it might be that you talk to your animal companion quite a lot as if they were a person. I do that with the cats sometimes, and I know that they understand me. They might not understand the words literally, but animals sense the energy behind everything. They've got a very strong, very attuned sixth sense, so they pick up on the energy of everything. They pick up on how we speak, the tones that we use, the energy behind the words. They pick up the intentions behind what we do and what we say, and they pick up on our emotional energy. So I feel that this animal companion is very comforting for you, a great comfort in your life, where you have this very strong connection, where you've both been through a lot together, and they have helped you to go through probably heartbreak. I'm picking that up for some of you, certainly some kind of heartbreak, some deep emotional wounds, and it could be that they have got this like a healer type of energy, where they are healing you on a very deep level by being in your life. And it may be that at times when they're picking up on your energy, they might provide, I'm getting the sense that they provide the opposite. So like, for example, what I mean here is, if you're feeling low, then they'll be very uplifted and they'll try to balance out that energy. If you're feeling really quiet, then they might be quite noisy and energetic. If you're feeling very happy and you're full of energy, then they might be a little bit withdrawn. It's like, I'm getting this sense that they balance the energy in the house, at home, in the environment that you two live in. And I do get the feeling for some of you, to do with somebody, if there's somebody else living in the house, I get the feeling that this other person is possibly going through at the moment a lot of struggles. This isn't a message for all of you, but I'm picking this up for some of you, where somebody in the house is going through a lot of struggles. It might actually be you, group 3, but I'm picking it up for some of you that it's somebody else in the house. That the animal is just letting you know that they're picking up on that this person is going through some struggles at the moment, and that they feel either alone or unheard or unseen, something like that. I'm getting that sense from this 9 of Swords card, where they are almost feeling invisible in some way, like there's some big emotional thing that they're going through at the moment. It might not be anything that's actually happening in their life. It's just, I feel that it's something that they are going through. So take that if it resonates for you or for someone in your house. And we will get, I think we'll get a couple more of these tarot cards actually. This is one of my new decks, which I love. It's a cat tarot, if you haven't already noticed. And I'm seeing actually in these two cards, we've got the swallows coming up in both of those cards there, which are the swallows relate to action and movement, things happening quickly. If you ever watch them, they like to fly around in groups and they swoop through the air. It's almost like they're chasing each other and flying past each other and seeing how close they can get. They always look like they're having a lot of fun when they're flying in groups. And I feel that that's another energy with your animal companion, is that they do like to have a lot of fun, and they like to have fun with you. So they like it when you play with them or chase them around, or it depends what your animal companion is. But they do like that. I do pick up a very upbeat, lively animal here, where they are very good at picking up the energy, whether that's of you or of someone else or of the environment that they live in. I feel that they're really good at doing that. Let's see what these two cards are. We've got the Page of Swords and 18, the Moon. Put those on there. So I'm getting look, we've got more swallows in that picture there. There's a lot of swallow energy. I'm picking up initially from this image here that this animal is quite vocal at the moment. where you see this cat here, it looks like it's speaking or meowing. It wants its voice to be heard. So I feel that this animal could be quite vocal, or there's something about their voice that might be quite amusing, or, you know, like my cats always make me laugh, especially one of them, the way that he talks. He's just such a character, and his voice, I love listening to their voices, and dogs especially, because I often see people when I'm out walking, when the dog starts barking away as soon as it sees me and I'm talking to it, and the human's going, be quiet, oh, I'm really sorry, and I'm like, don't be sorry, it's communicating with me, it's talking to me. You know, I don't understand why people tell animals to be quiet, because that's like saying to a human being, shut up, be quiet, stop talking, you know. So I feel like you, group 3, you like their voice, you like your animal's voice, you like listening to them. There may be a noise that they make that really resonates with you, really lifts you up or makes you laugh or something like that. So if you do have an animal that's quite noisy, and even when you ask it to be quiet, it isn't doing, it's because it needs to say something. And it could be that it's wanting to say something to you, or there's something, it's kind of letting you know that there's something that you need to listen to at the moment, because quite often that is a common message that the animals communicate to us, are saying, listen, listen, listen. And it's not necessarily just to them. It could be someone in your life that you need to listen to, or it could be that the animal is saying to you, you need to listen to your intuition. What is it telling you at the moment? So here we've got a few messages with this Page of Swords card, where there is something very significant about your animal's voice, what they're saying, or what they want you to listen to. And the fact that, because it's on here, there's also a dove here. Doves symbolise peace. That's one of their symbolism, is peace, which is the opposite to what I've just been talking about. So there might be an issue going on at the moment in the home about noise or the need for peace that is affecting your animal. So that might not be relevant for everybody, but take it if it resonates. It's the message that has just come through. There are a couple more of the doves, quite a few doves actually in that image. So I feel like there could be something going on at the moment where it might even be you, group 3, where you aren't able to think clearly because of some kind of noise disturbance, or something it might even be something that's going on around your mind that's taking away your inner peace. So there is definitely something to do with noise and voice and expression with this card here. So take the messages that resonate for you. With the moon, the moon card here, this is another very quiet card, because the moon has got that peaceful energy that we associate with nighttime. So there could be something going on in the evenings or at night with your animal where maybe it's a little bit more active. That's the sense that I'm getting from the images on this card here, where the animal is more active at night time. And it may be that one of the messages coming through relates to some of you here, that the animal is a little bit too active at night time and affecting your sleep. I certainly know all about that from the cats, that I've got night owl cats that love to be awake during the night, which can be a bit of a pain. Mostly they go out though, but that's not always the case. It's not always easy to do in the winter. So yeah, there might be something to do with noise or something going on at night time that could be relevant for your animal companion at the moment, where I feel with this 9 of Pentacles card and the 2 of Cups especially, that's like this wonderful, pleasant, calming, warm energy during the day, and then it's like it changes at night time. There's a different energy at night time. It could even be for some of you that your animal, their personality changes at night, or if they've got some kind of health condition that gets aggravated at night time, take that if it resonates. I'm currently treating Snowflake for his skin problems that he gets in the summer, and because when all of us get health problems, whether it's our animals or humans, sometimes they flare up at certain times of the day. And that happens regularly. Like with Snowflake, he got his skin problems last year and they were active. It was bothering him at a different time of day to what it is doing this year. And when I've done the kinesiology on him, it's affecting a different energy meridian. And the meridians in our bodies, it's the same for animals as well as it is for people. They're active or overactive at certain times of the day. So there might be something going on with your animal where they've got an imbalance in their energy, in an energy meridian or even a chakra, where it's causing an imbalance at a certain time of day, and it might disturb some physical symptoms or even some emotional symptoms. So take that if it resonates, and it could very likely be relevant for you as well, group 3. If this is something that you want to explore with your animal and also with you, I do offer energy therapy sessions with kinesiology, where I get into that quite deeply. So I'm going to get some more cards now from another deck. I do sense, it seems quite strongly that it's coming through where the energy at the daytime is very different to the energy at night time. And I feel that for some of you, as in you the human, you might find that you are a little more unsettled in the evenings, and your animal might be picking up on that. One more. Let's see what we've got here. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, I've got only meant to pick 3. Obviously 4 wanted to come out. We've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Where shall we put you? Let's put that one there. That one will fit in. So we've got 2 pages, and then we've got a page and a Queen of Wands, so we've got some similar suits there, some similarities going along. But all of these 4 cards here, they're all court cards: King, Queen, Page and Page, which is very interesting. I'm picking up from this King and Queen energy. This is like you and your animal, or it could be the 2 pages. It depends what the gender sex here is, you know. If you've got like a, say, if they're an opposite biological sex to you, then it's like that represented there by the Queen and the King energy. But the other thing that this relates to is the archetype energy that this personifies. So one of you might personify more of a masculine energy, and the other one, the animal or you, whichever way around it is more of the feminine energy. Like for with me and my cats, for example, as I mentioned Lily already, she's very feminine, but she's got some very strong masculine qualities. But Toby, he's very much a masculine, like protector. He's very grounded, very stable, very protective. But then he's also very emotional as well. And then Snowflake, he's got a very dominant feminine principle, even though he's biologically male. So we've got some interesting energies going on here with the feminine and masculine archetypes, that because I mentioned earlier about how I felt that your animal balances the energy. That has come out very strongly here. And when we've got these 2 cups cards, the page cards here, sorry, we've got the Wands and the Cups. So those are very different energies. Again, the cups relate to that water, emotional energy, whereas the wands are more of a fiery, active energy. So like the cups are receptive and the wands are active. So again, it's these opposing energies here, because I've mentioned this with the night and the day. This is a very strong theme that's coming through this reading for your animal companion and for you, group 3, where we've got these opposing energies that come together to harmonize. And with this King of Pentacles, whether this is you or your animal, one of you has got this very strong masculine archetype energy, that where you feel like you are in control of things. Or it might be the animal. If you've got more than one animal in the house, this could be the animal that the reading is for. It could be that they're the dominant energy in the house. But with this gorilla on this card, it's this, I mean, the gorilla is like, it's sitting on top of this hill, isn't it? It's like the king of the jungle type of energy that I'm picking up there. Whereas this Queen of Wands here, this is asleep. This is a little fox asleep. under the tree, in the tree roots, which is this feminine energy of receptivity. And that ties in with the Page of Cups here, this watery energy. We've got the fish there. This is like this emotional energy. So these are these opposing energies where it might be that your animal goes through these changes at different times of day or during different seasons, or depending what the energy is in the house, they're balancing it. And again, that's with you. They're balancing it with you, Group 3. This Page of Wands is also a lovely card, which we've got the dandelion seed head on the card, which always reminds me of wishes. So this is a message here of making sure that you are keeping your dreams alive in some way. I'm just picking up that as a separate message for some of you. I'm going to pick some of these cat wisdom cards. Look at that. I love these cards. I've got such cute pictures of cats. No surprise that I've got these cards. Right, we're going to have that one. We'll have that one and that one. So these are messages from your animal companion to you, Group 3. Okay. Bewilderment, dare to be different and stretch yourself. I'm going to read these from the book. Dare to be different. I mean, that's like what I've been talking about, these differences, these opposing forces. It could be that you've got somebody in your life at the moment that is causing an opposition in your life, something to be aware of. Right, bewilderment. Life's journey is full of strange new encounters. It's normal to feel a little bewildered by an unexpected outcome or discovery. Know that you are always equipped to deal with whatever happens, so relax and try to take life as it comes. That is your animal saying that to you. Now, if this is in connection with someone that is quite different to you, yeah, your animal is just saying, don't worry, take it as it comes, relax, go with it, you will be okay, and they will help to balance you out. Dare to be different. Think outside the square and you will unlock your unique potential. Be a leader, not a follower. Dare to be different. That's this energy here of the gorilla. This dare to be different. Stand out, be a leader, be the leader, be the gorilla, Group 3. Stretch yourself. So this looks like something is knocking on the door to your life at the moment, Group 3, and asking you to do something outside of your comfort zone. That's a general message I'm picking up. Where have we got? Right, stretch yourself. You are capable of so much more than you believe. Challenge yourself to be the best that you can be. Dare to push the limits and discover your true potential. That's 2 of them that have mentioned your potential, isn't it? Have you got something that is wanting to come into your life that is scaring you a little bit and you're worried about it, and your animal companion is saying, go for it, do it, go for it. They are going to be there to support you. Okay, Group 3, I really hope you've enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please give your animal a great big hug from me, and I'll see you again. Hello, Group 4. Thank you for joining me in the reading. So this is the reading for the Butterfly Charm, and this is the Dream Interpretation Oracle card. So the Butterfly Charm, the butterflies relate to transformation, so we'll see how relevant that is for this reading. Oh, Lily's just come in. She came into the last reading. Just see if she shows herself. Yeah, so there's something about transformation going on for this group, your animal companion at the moment. Butterflies also have a really lovely light energy. They like to play and have fun. They skip about, don't they, and twirl around each other. So we'll see how that relates. So we've got, oh, that's wonderful, 33, exceptionality. Let me see that. That is a wonderful card. Do you know what? That rarely comes up in the readings that I've done over the years. It's a very rare card. The first message that I'm getting from this card is that you feel that your animal is very, very, very special. There's something about them that sets them apart from other animals of their species, and I feel like you notice that, you know that about them. And I feel also, I'm getting the message that they've got a very unusual soul essence. It's like who they are outside of here, on the other side, on the other side in the spirit realm, wherever it is, whatever it is, on the other side of here, there's something very, very different about them. It's like they're not a typical soul that would incarnate into an animal or even a human. There's something very, very different about them. And that kind of also ties in with the butterfly energy, because butterflies are, I always believe they're such magical creatures, how they start off as those tiny little eggs that then become caterpillars that are nothing like butterflies, and then they have these beautiful wings, and the way that they move about life, they are exceptional, as the card says. And I also pick up that, because the number 33, which is this card, if you can see that, if you can see it. So the number 33, that is a master number, and that is an energy of someone who wants to help. So someone that is willing to make sacrifices in order to help others. And I feel as though this animal has come into your life and made some great sacrifices to be with you, because you and they are, I'm getting the message that you are kindred souls outside of this realm. You are kindred souls on the other side, in the other realms beyond here. Let's see what else comes up. Got a couple of cards to begin with. So we've got 31 wealth and 24 buying. How interesting is that? Both of those cards relate to money, wealth and buying. So I feel that there's something about this animal could be, take this if it resonates, it might not be for everyone, but I feel that they might be an unusual breed. And it might be a breed that might have cost a lot of money when you got the animal. So that might be that's exceptional about them. Or they've got some very, very distinguishing qualities about how they look or how they behave. But I feel that you give this animal the best of everything. You know, you give them the best money, the best food that money can buy for that particular type of animal, whatever their species is. I feel that also, though, this animal brings a lot into your life where you recognise that what they give you, in the love that they give you and the company that they give you, it's not the sort of thing that money can buy. You know, it's priceless, is a feeling that I'm getting. What they give you is, it's like the support that they give you, the love, the unconditional love that they give you is absolutely priceless. And you feel like you are very blessed and abundant to have this animal in your life. I'm just going to get a couple more. I'm also getting a small message for a few of you with this buying card. This would really relate to if the animal was a dog. I feel that this is an animal that you would want to take with you when you go out. It's like you don't like leaving them on their own. They don't like being on their own, but that would only be relevant for some of you. We've also got number 1, youth, and 28, loneliness. 28 adds up to 1. So we've got quite, there's interesting number synchronicity in this reading, because 33 and 24 both add up to 6. We've got those both adding up to 1. Number 6 is a very homely, family, healing, nurturing type of energy that I feel that this animal brings into your life. It's like you feel very at home with them. Maybe when you cuddle them, it feels like they are home to you. You know, I've got one of my cats is like that. When I snuggle up to him, he gives me this sense of home. And I'm talking about not home as in a physical home, but I'm talking about a spiritual home. It's like you feel at home in this animal's energy, and it's what it is. It's that deep soul connection that you share with this animal. This is feeling like a strong part of the message that's coming through in this reading for you, group 4, is that this strong connection that you have got with this animal, it goes way beyond a physical connection. It's like you've got a very strong spiritual bond with this animal, and they aren't normally an animal, they aren't normally a human, but they wanted to come into this lifetime because you are here as a human at this time, and that they wanted to come in to help you as like a support for you, a way to bring love into your life, but also as some kind of guide. I feel that this animal at the soul level is actually a guide for you, and I feel that they're helping you in some very deep ways, like deep spiritual ways that you probably aren't aware of. And for some of you, it could be that this animal soul is also guiding you from the spirit realms, maybe as a spirit guide or as your guardian angel or as another type of essence in the spirit realm. I'm getting a very strong otherworldly feeling for this reading, and it's also making me feel a little bit lightheaded, and I sense that your animal and you as well, group 4, could be very high vibrational souls. And so I feel that there's this part to your life that is very spiritual, and that this animal is helping you to develop and cultivate. And it could be that this animal likes to be present if you ever meditate. I get the sense that they would really feel comfortable and more at home in a peaceful environment where there were maybe crystals around or incense was burning, or something like that. There's a very, very strong spiritual vibe coming through from this animal and from you as well, group 4, where they are helping you to cultivate this side of you. This youth card here, I'm very drawn to the number 1 on this card, actually, first of all, because that's come up there as well. And with the loneliness on this card here, I feel that you and this animal, you might be walking a path alone together, if you know what I mean, where you've chosen to be single, or you've chosen to live alone, where you've got your animal companion as company, and it's like it's almost as if they provide everything that you need on the spiritual level, on the emotional level, at least for the time being. And if you are in a relationship, or if you are living with others, I feel like this animal provides some kind of solace for you, where you can retreat with them and they give you what you need at the spiritual level. Do you know what? I'm actually having difficulty putting this into words. This is, it's coming through in such an unusual way, that there is such an unusual connection with your animal and with who they are, that they're providing you with something that animals don't normally provide with people. It's very unusual, and I feel as though they are helping you to unlock a childlike side of yourself that you might have locked away or that hasn't been present for a long time. And I feel like they could be helping you to come out of your shell, or come out of hiding, or to unlock some parts of yourself that have been hidden, like some memories or some emotions. I feel like they are helping you in a very, very deep way, and they're helping you to become very well rounded and complete in this lifetime. This is a very spiritual energy that is coming through for this reading, that relates to this animal's purpose in your life, where it's almost as if they're filling a hole that a human is unable to fill, if that resonates with you, where there's something that you are going through at the moment where people are just not filling the hole. They're not satisfying you in some way. It's not, or certain people, it's not resonating, something about other people that isn't resonating with you at the moment, group 4, which is why you're choosing the company of your animal more and more and more, because they are helping to fill a hole at the moment. I hope that makes sense. Now, I felt very drawn to getting some of these cards for this reading, which I haven't done. I haven't used these in any of the other readings today. These are very unusual cards as well. We're going to get a couple. 8, grooming, and 11, watching. So with these two cards, this grooming card here is really giving me this strong sense of this, relating to this connection that you've got with your animal group 4, where you love to take care of them and they love you taking care of them. Maybe you brush their coat, because that is typically what this could relate to, this grooming card. But I feel that they also like taking care of you. So if there are moments when it feels like they are hugging you or they want to lick you or something like that, you know, let them, because they get great joy in taking care of you and nurturing you, but they also love that from you as well. And if this isn't something that you do very often with your animal, they are asking you to groom them, to take care of them, because it creates this very personal, deep bond and connection between the two of you, that they want to grow, that they want to develop that with you. It's a very personal thing. Not all animals like to be groomed, and if your animal doesn't like being groomed by you, it might just be that they like being stroked, or they like you to take care of them in some other way. So take that however it resonates between you and your animal, because it depends what the animal species is and how the animal relates to grooming. Because 2 of my cats love being groomed, but the other one absolutely hates it unless it's round his head, and then he loves it. They're so funny. They're so unique, aren't they, with that little idiosyncrasies, each animal, and depending on their species as well. So I feel like they want to develop like a deeper bond with you in that way, group 4. And then with this watching card, it's interesting that these 2 cards are on top. This one's on top of the other, but this one has got this figure looking through binoculars, and then that one has got a figure looking through it's a I don't know what, unocular, I don't know what you call, because binoculars is 2, isn't that? And that's a single. Is it a unocular? I don't know what they're called, but that's very interesting. Both of those cards there, they relate to looking, don't they? So I feel like your animal is one of those animals that likes to watch the world go by. It might be that they like to sit at the window or sit at the door if you've got a glass door, and they like to watch the world go by. They also like to watch you. I think that they might spend a lot of time watching you, especially when you aren't aware of it. Maybe when they're sleeping, if they've got their eyes half open, they're watching what you're doing. But I do sense also the message coming through from this animal is that they are watching over you as well. As I've already mentioned, I feel that there is a very deep spiritual connection here, and that they are helping you from the other side as well as in physical form, as a soul that they're watching over you. They're like a watching soul. I just glanced at the camera clock a short few seconds ago, and it said 1441, which is wonderful number synchronicity. And it's like this balance of energies for you. It's like you are, I feel like you are, I'm getting this message that you are twin souls with you and your animal companion, because that's what the numbers were doing. They're like reflecting each other, and that your animal reflects you in some really wonderful ways. But I do feel that they are watching over you, especially when you sleep. I've got that message just come in for a few of you. If your animal sleeps with you, it's like they're guarding you when you go off into your other worlds in your dreams, and it's like they're guarding your body as your soul goes on to do other things while you're in a deep sleep state. I feel like they're watching over you, which is so wonderful. This is a very protective animal energy that we've got here, and they feel the essence that's been coming through during the reading feels very calm, very wise, very peaceful as well. It feels wonderful. Now I'm going to choose some of these cards because these are messages from your animal companion to you, things that they want to say to you. So we have got cheekiness. I love these cards. Take a closer look. Oh, look at those kittens on there. Don't you love them? Wake up and get started. and openness. There is also something that I just need to say about my throat chakra. This has been affecting me throughout this entire reading. There is something going on with your throat chakra, group 4. It needs clearing. Something needs to be said. I've been picking up on it all the way through. See if I can clear that. So you might have a blockage in your throat chakra at the moment because something needs to be said or expressed. You might not be speaking, it might be expression. So cheekiness. There is always room for a little cheekiness. It helps people to lighten up and keeps life fun. So your animal wants you to be cheeky. Have a little fun. Take a closer look. Let's see. Take a closer look at this situation before you decide how to act. Things may not be exactly as they first appeared. So that is a message about something that is going on in your life at the moment, group 4, that your animal wants you to take a closer look at. We have got wake up and get started. Now is a great time to start new projects. Your mind will soon be filled with countless new ideas and possibilities. Wake up and embrace this time of action and progress. So there's something that's going on at the moment with you that your animal is saying to wake up and get started, take action. And we've got openness. Welcome new opportunities into your life with open arms. There is no need to fear. You are ready to learn something new. Go out and explore your options with an open heart and mind. That is wonderful. Okay, group 2. Group 4. I hope that maybe group 2 reading has got some messages for you as well. So I hope that reading has helped you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please give your animal companion a great big hug from me, and I hope you have a lovely day.